Okay, boys and girls. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to remind you of a few things we learned about using Google Spreadsheets last week, and just to give you a tutorial in case you need to remember what you learned. I'm going to start with figuring out what a cell is on a spreadsheet and how to fill that with color. Next, after that, I will go into how to find a sum in a column with numbers as answers, and finally how to insert a chart. So first, let's begin with what is a spreadsheet cell. A spreadsheet cell is a specific location on your spreadsheet. So it's one of these boxes here, and I can click on any one of these, and that is called an individual cell. So let's take a look at this first cell right here. Now, when I say first cell, I mean that it has its specific address is A1, meaning it's in column A, row 1. So every cell you would click on has an address. This one, for example, would be in column D7. So the cell would be D7. That would be the address. I would like to fill my A1 cell, my B1 cell, my C1 cell, and my D1 cell with a fill color because those are my headings to separate the heading from my answers. So let's start with A1. I'm already on it because it's outlined in blue. I'm going to go to the fill color and choose any of these colors. Next, on to B1. Pretty simple here. I'm just clicking on a color, making it look more visually attractive to me as I work with the information. And finally, we'll do this color. Now I can easily see a separation between the columns, the headings, and the answers. So that's all there is to filling a cell color. The next thing I'm going to go over is how to find sum. So there's only one column of information that we can use to find the sum, and that is column D. And the reason we are going to use column D is because a sum is an answer to an addition problem, and you have to have numbers to add. So if I wanted to find out the total years in my household, this is a spreadsheet about my family, and here are all of our ages, and if I wanted to find out the total years. So I'm just going to highlight, starting with cell D2, and continue to highlight till the last cell in this column, which is D8. And then I'm going to go up here to my functions. So it's that funny looking E symbol, stands for functions. Click on that, then click sum. And you can see the specific formula. It's telling you that it's going to add from cell D2 through, that colon means through or a range, through cell D8. And when I click off of it, my answer should be in that cell. And sure enough, there it is. So 156 total years represented at my household between my husband and my kids. So that's all there is to finding sum. The final and last thing I'm going to show you is how to insert a chart. So charts are fun because they can really give you a good visual of the most of something or the most liked or the least liked in just an instant. So the spreadsheet makes it very easy for you to do that. I'm just going to click right here on column B. This is my family's favorite ice cream flavors. And if I click on B, it will automatically highlight the whole column. And then I'm going to go over here to this chart icon. Looks like a bar graph. Click on that. And it gives me some recommendations for charts. So it started with the bar graph. I could also use the pie graph. And now I can quickly see that vanilla and cookie dough are the two most liked ice cream flavors in my house. They have a tie there. I could also try this graph here. This one's nice because I can see the numbers here. So 2 people like vanilla the best, 2 people like cookie dough the best. And then these other flavors just have one apiece. I do want you to learn to customize your chart by editing the title. So if I go right here to customization, I can take out the count of and just call it favorite ice cream flavors at my house. And maybe I want to change the font color, make it bold, and maybe make it bigger. And then I can also change I can change any of this here. I can really experiment and get, like I can change my font color for the legend. Maybe I want to make that red too. Now you see that's changed to red. Horizontal axis, which is this one right here. Maybe I want to make that blue. And I really need to change this to say number of people. So number of people who like, and when I click off of it, it changes. Number of people who like cookie dough the best, 2. Number of people who like vanilla the best, 2. Okay. And I also like to change the background if I can find it, because that is where you can really make it look colorful. Let's go with lighter gray. Okay. And then I can click insert, and there's my chart. That's all there is to it, boys and girls. Now your turn to try.